Well, the explosion of cloud is an example of growth. That is not going to affect just the large organizations. In fact, it will affect all organizations. There is a number of data centers that are being built in this part of the world, private data centers, and the access to the public cloud, such as Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, Alibaba Cloud. And there is a requirement for capable organization, to enable all companies, whether they are SMEs or large, to migrate to the cloud. And I see this explosion happening now. And we are right there supporting our clients to migrate them to the cloud and moving from a CapEx IT environment to an OpEx IT environment. In fact, there are some companies that don't own any infrastructure except the end users, the end devices. From an industrial perspective,
is that so? We're talking about cloud-based subscription services. That's the way forward for your clients, is it? Do you think, rather than investing in their own in-house data?
In the future, there's going to be private cloud, there's going to be public cloud, and there's going to be a hybrid in the middle. But there are very few companies that will actually hold all of their IT equipment on premises. This is just reflecting, if I would give you an example of an individual user. You are now using apps to do many, many things. And an app is wonderful because that is the interface for you as a user, whether to get your dry cleaning done, whether to call for a transport. But behind that, there's a lot of infrastructure. And that is part of digitizing our world. In an industrial space, that is also happening. There are organizations that are to try to address the question regarding digital transformation. There are organizations that have digital twins. A digital twin is a replication of a plant in a virtual environment. So that using virtual reality, you can develop and test your use cases before you apply and refine the use cases and refine the process before you apply the same thing in a hazardous environment such as a refinery.
Okay, and if I can just ask you one more question, Walid, before I come to Mazen. Over the past year, we've seen disruption of COVID, and we've heard a lot about the acceleration of the digitalization of many aspects of life and business. What has been your experience over the past 12 months? I mean, have you seen an uptake in interest in advanced digital data technology?
Yes, of course, because everybody has been confined to their homes, and so that has accelerated the uptake of cloud.